Hello, and welcome back. In this video, we'll be talking about how you can edit your posts. But before I do that, I just want to draw your attention to the top here. You see this little banner that says you generate your next full 30 days of posts on January 17th. It's a quick reminder. After you refresh your page or go to a different tab and come back to the Generate Post tab after you generate your post, you'll see this little banner pop up. And it's just saying what day, I can get a full 30 days again. Full 30 posts. So January 17th, when I come back on January 17th, the screen will be empty. I get generate, and I'll get 30 posts. But if I didn't do that until like the 18th, like as I said before, you can still get 30 posts then too. But I just want to draw some attention to that. We'll draw your attention back down to the post itself and how you can edit them. So as I said, each post has a title or a header, and this title is pulled from the article title itself. So the article that this the article that the post is based off of is pulling from that title and using that as the title of the post. And also, like I said, that's where it's pulling the images from as well. But if I want to see what the post looks like, I can always click on preview and read through it and see how if I like the caption, if it matches what my brand is and what I want to put out there on my social media. I can read through the caption. I see the call to action again. That post signature I created, that key phrase that suggested it or created this post, it has a hashtag and image and the article itself and whatnot. So I would say I like this, but I feel like I wouldn't. It's not exactly. It doesn't read how I want it to. Maybe I want to change the wording a little bit of the caption, or maybe share my own thoughts. Maybe change that post signature, change out the image. I can do all of that. I can customize this post to my liking. I'm not locked into it at all. I'm not locked into any of the posts that are suggested to me. I can change them all as I see fit. So to get to editing your post, you have two different ways to do that. You can click on this pencil icon here, which takes you to the post doing the editing bay, so you can start going through the post. But you can also click on the title of the article or the title of the post, and that will also take you right to the editing bay. Now that I'm here at the editing post bay, I can see all the different parts that make up a post. But before I get into all that and what each of them are, I want to direct your attention to the post preview here. As you can see, I have Facebook, LinkedIn Business, LinkedIn Personal, all the social media accounts I have connected, and also Twitter. And what you're seeing here is a live preview of what that post will look like, what this post will look like if it were to go out to each of the social media platforms. So this is what it looks like on Facebook, LinkedIn, then Twitter. Here, as you can see, it's broken up to two separate tweets. That's because it exceeds the caption, the tags, source URL, and whatnot. They exceed the character limit. So it's starting as two separate tweets that are connected to each other. But so if I don't like that, I want to have it go out in one single tweet, I might look into making the caption more concise or maybe not using such as long of a hashtag. But let's go through what each of the different parts of the post are now. So the title, that's just that appeared on the window for generated post and gives you an idea what the post is about. This is pulled from the article. It's the title of the article itself too. The caption, it's pulled part of that's pulled from the article, but also has a call to action at the end to kind of entice people to read more, want to click the link and find out more about what that post is about. And you also have the post signature that we created before. You have the tag, which the key phrase that suggested or created this post. I can change that around. That's just used as a hashtag. And the source URL, which is the actual URL to the article itself. If I want to read that article again, I can always click on this box with the I in it and see what that article is about. Also I have the image at the bottom here, which is from the article. That's pulled from that as well. That's just just the article with the post. But let's say I don't like something with this. I can change everything around here. I'm not locked into any of this. All this is customizable. So I'm gonna mess with the title. If I get rid of the title, it won't really make that much of a difference because if I change that to source URL, the title will kind of change as well. So I don't want to worry about the title right now. Um, Caption I may change and say, I might want to share my thoughts and say, this is a great read. You should check this out, something like that. And pay attention over here as I type this, you'll see that part. It's a live view, so you'll see it, start to populate as I type it. So this is a great read. You should check this out. So I may say that, and you can see a live preview of what that will look like. I may change the call to action, say, click here to find out more. Here's that post signature. But let's say I want to edit this post signature. I might say check out my newsletter. We'll go back to that idea here. I I want to change out the link. Link's no longer, when I put in something else, I want to put a link to my newsletter, I could do that. In this case, I'm just going to use Google again, but I can shorten that URL and have that to be a trackable link. So, if people click on that on my Facebook, I can see that. But, like I said, the benefits of having that is you could track the link and see where people are really clicking on the link from, and see which platform is giving you the most traffic or doing the best for you. The key phrase, this is a kind of a long key phrase or long hashtags. I may, get rid of that. Put in improving team communication. I may add, a tag that just says retail. I may add a tag that says managing small business or something like that. I have different hashtags in there. Like I said, this is a source URL. This is the article itself. I do not have to keep this. So if I would say I just want to direct people back to my website, I could do it through the caption itself in here, maybe in the post signature, or I can just change out the source URL entirely. So, but before I do that, because if I do that, it changes some other things around. So before I do that, I want to show you what it looks like when you just change out the image. So you can change out the image as well. Say you like that source URL, but you don't like the image that's attached to it. So I may change it over to something I have saved on my computer. Oh, it's the Collective Retail logo, and yeah, you can see what that would look like. That's if this were to go out, the image would remain hyperlinked, and people could click on it and go directly to the article itself too. And then you can see that with all the different accounts I've connected as well. But now, I would say I want to change the source URL. I didn't think it's good. I have a better article I found I want to, talk about. What I can do is copy, highlight all that, put in my own link, and as soon as I click out, you see this loading, and it'll pull up at its own image and title. So you can see the title changed automatically to Google. The source URL is now Google, and the image changed to what it pulled from that source URL, which is in this case Google. So you can have a complete option to change and control, customize the post completely if you want to. So let's say I like that, but now I want to schedule it. I want to have it choose the time it goes out. So I can click on this one right here. This says Friday, December 17th at 7 p.m. That's not going to work for me now. I want to have it go out, let's say 8 instead, at 8 p.m. And maybe, you know what? I don't really want it to go out today. I think it'd be better if it went out on Monday. And you know what? If I'm going to have it maybe go out Monday, I'm going to change the time to maybe, let's say 2 p.m. instead. I hit done. And now all I need to do is hit save to save my progress. So I'm going to do that real quick. This post has been saved, so now I can go back to my storyboard by clicking generate post, or I can click on cancel. And when I click cancel, it'll take me back. And you can see that post now that I just was editing is on the 20th. See the new title attached to it. I can click on the preview and see the edits, my comment, and you can see my new post signature, my hashtags, news picture, and then I can also still click on this to go to Google itself. So whatever link, whatever website I have linked, I can go to that. But yeah, now he also has that time suggest and the date. So you have complete customizable, everything's customizable to how you want it to be. So you can change it as you see fit here. So that covers this video. The next video will be going over approving post and how you choose what social media platform you want it to go out to, as well as just changing the date and time, because there's another way you can do it instead of having to go into the post and edit it. So I'll see you in that video. Bye.